a triplet. 3 even sounds on a beat. So easy to understand and to write, and yet so challenging to perform beautifully. Let's take a look at how to count the triplet, and this might help us to understand why it is so often performed inaccurately. The triplet, ya da 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 da, 1 2 3 1 2 3, triplet, triplet, is 3 even sounds across the beat. In the Kodai rhythm syllable system, that would be counted as taki-da-ta, taki-da, taki-da. And that makes it very clear that it is different from ta-di-mi-ta, 3 sounds but uneven, long, short, short. But when you get into middle school and high school and even beyond, they will no longer use the Kodai rhythm syllables. They'll be counting the beats 1, 2, 3, 4. And for that, the system is 1 and a 2. And if we were going down to the counting of the ta-di-mi rhythm, that would be 1 and a 2 as well. One of the most ridiculous constructs of the way we count rhythm ever invented, because they are exactly the same in what you say and completely different in how they're supposed to sound. I would never have invented a system like this, but since the whole world tends to use it, we're going to learn it as well. You must be responsible for understanding that 1 and a 2 is a triplet, and 1 and a 2 is an 1/8 and 2/16 notes. I want to talk a little bit about why this is so important. In the world of music, there are essentially 2 different ways of feeling rhythm. One is when we divide rhythm into groups of 3, and it gives a kind of flowing, swaying feeling. Ba 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 bum bum. And then there's the way of dividing things into 2s and 4s, like 1 and 2 and 1e and a 2e and a. And that gives much more of a marching feel. When we transition from one to the other, it can be very easy to be sloppy in that transition, and that's what we're teaching in the level 3. That's why the triplet is an advanced concept for musicianship. In the examples that follow, it will be pretty easy for you to identify the feel of the triplet, and you'll probably have no trouble writing it down because it's just 3 sounds with 1 beam at the top and a 3 written over it. That does not mean that you completely have mastered the triplet. You must practice making all of your triplets nice and flowing from beat. Here then are your examples. The first 3 are in 4/4 and have 2 measures, so they're 8 beats long. The last one is in 3/4, so it will be 6 beats long. I'll give you 2 beats to feel the pulse. Ready? Go. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum. Ba 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 bum bum. Pause. Right, rewind if you need to. And here's the next one. Ready? Go. Ba 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 ba. Pause and write. And here is number 3. Ready? Go. Bum, bum, and your final example. Ready? Go. Bum, 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 bum. And here are your answers. Here are your answers. Ready? Count. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3, 4. Example number 2. Ready, sing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and a 3, 4. Example number 3. Ready? Count. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and a 3, 4. And your final example is in 3/4 and has a pickup from the famous Brahms lullaby. Ready, go. 3 and 1 and a 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, we'll see you in class. Good job.